The following portion of the Holiday Gift Guide is sponsored by the Cast Iron Chop House and Oyster Bar, Joseph A. Conte Jewelers, the Salvation Army, and Legacy Theater.
Hello and welcome to our Holiday Gift Guide special. Thanks for joining us. I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Tonight we're talking all about the ways you can get in the holiday spirit and maybe buy a gift or two, all at locally owned businesses from Milford to New Haven, Hartford, and along the shoreline. There are so many great businesses and pop-up markets with some creative gift ideas. We begin in the Elm City with News 8's Eva Zamaris.
Ellie Greenberg making sure she gets it right.
Maybe something a little more detailed.
The perfect frame to showcase her friend's painting.
I just wanted to give her painting a beautiful frame, and they were recommended to me by a fellow interior designer.
She visited the De Silva Gallery and Frame Shop in New Haven's Westville neighborhood, getting that one-on-one experience and supporting a local business.
We have been very, very lucky that the people who are around here are very supportive of us.
To kick off the holiday shopping season, city officials, business owners, and representatives from the U.S. Small Business Administration highlighted the importance of shopping small.
So if we want our small businesses to be there next year, we have to invest in them. And investing in them means coming out and shopping small.
They took a walking tour, stopping into businesses on Whaley Avenue.
We included this belt with it to kind of give it that snatched waist.
Encouraging residents to do the same.
It makes us feel a sense of community and important to our customers and just to kind of be a part of it all.
Just in New Haven, there are nearly 700 small businesses located across the city, with many relying on the holiday shopping season for a high percentage of their annual sales and revenue. By supporting small businesses, we've learned out of every dollar that you spend, 67 cents stays right here in the community.
Because that small business is owned by someone from the community. Oftentimes they're family members that work there as well. They'll hire local people to work in their businesses.
But this support isn't just important this time of year. They rely on it all year long. In New Haven, Eva Zamaris, News 8.
And there are so many ways to get in the festive mood in New Haven. The Shops at Yale ice carving competition and concert is December 7th. Downtown holiday movie nights run Friday and Sunday through December 21st. And then there's the Downtown Tree Farm at Sita Park. The menorah lighting is December 25th. The Kwanzaa Kinara lighting and celebration is December 26th. And the Fantasy of Lights holiday drive-through runs through December 31st. Giving the gift of theater this holiday season. The Legacy Theater has a lineup of shows for the whole family, and their 2025 lineup includes Spoonful of Sherman, Long Days, Sweeney Todd, and Noises Off, and of course, A Christmas Carol playing right now. Here to talk all about it is Keely Basin-Knudsen. She's the artistic director of the theater, and Kirsten Bjork, marketing manager at the Legacy. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I do want to start with A Christmas Carol. You're directing.
Yes.
You're in the show. Tell us a bit about it.
So I love this time of year. The holidays, there's nothing quite like them. And so when I started Legacy Theater in 2021, so we're coming up on our 5th milestone year, but when
Congrats.
When we started in 2021, I wanted to make sure that Legacy had its own rendition of A Christmas Carol. So this you can't see anywhere else at any other theater, even though we all know the story, we can see it at different theaters. This is the Legacy one. So I've reordered the story a little bit to kind of highlight the pain and tragedy of the breakup from Ebenezer Scrooge and his betrothed at the beginning, to kind of give the motive for why he became such a Scrooge. And we have our own music, and Kirsten does such a beautiful job performing in it.
Thank you.
And our cast has varied throughout the years. So this year we have a new Scrooge, Rod Brogan, who is terrific, and it's so fun to see his transformation as Scrooge throughout the play.
And we're seeing, well, we just saw actually some clips from the show. Kirsten, you're in it. Tell us about who you play and what this process has been like.
Yeah, I actually play a range of characters.
Ooh.
I'm Mrs. Fezziwig, I'm Martha Cratchit, I play Fan, which is Scrooge's little sister, and a number of other ensemble roles as well. I do really love this production specifically, like Keely was saying. It is unique to Legacy, and it really celebrates the magic of the holidays. It really digs into the joy and just that spirit that kind of permeates everything. And so it's so fun to be a part of, to experience the audience experiencing the show as well from the stage. It's a really great experience.
And and it runs through December 15th.
Okay, so there's still time.
There's still time. So if we're not sold out by now, then come see it. Yeah.
And I would imagine too, it must feel extra special to put on shows when you're celebrating an anniversary, right? The 5 years. What does that mean to you?
Oh my! I mean, this whole project of restoring the Stony Creek Puppet House in Branford has been so magical, and I always was looking towards the milestones of, you know, fundraising to get the building and then being able to restore it, and then, you know, having it be a brand new theater when you enter this historic space. But I never really anticipated what the kind of milestone years would be as we continue seasons, and to be 5 years, I could barely believe it. So, and we've had, you know, iconic people like Julie Andrews directed last.
Wow, I remember that. Incredible.
I mean, it's just been quite the journey, and so it's a great celebration and a time to reflect, and a time also to look ahead to, you know, how are we going to evolve and learning our audiences now and coming up on our 5th year. What can we bring to the shoreline and the people that are coming that they'll really enjoy?
Well, a big congrats to you. And quickly before we go, Kirsten, I know you have a number of gift options for people. A ticket to a show is a wonderful gift.
Yes, and it's one of those things. So we have gift certificates, we have subscriptions. Single tickets will be available coming in January, but these are live theater, so it's an experience as opposed to just, you know, something that you might put on a shelf and not look at again. It's really something that you get to enjoy. Subscriptions you can enjoy all year long because the shows continue on. So yeah, you can get certificates on our website or through our box office, as well as subscriptions.
And there's your website. It was just on screen, legacytheaterct.org, or you could call 203-315-1901 for those 2025 tickets. We appreciate it. And one more reminder, A Christmas Carol is playing through December 15th. Thank you, girls, so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And still ahead on our holiday gift guide tonight, shopping local along the shoreline. We'll take you out to Mystic, where you can cross baked goods, wine, clothes, and so much more off of your gift list. Of course, we all know the shoreline is a beautiful spot to be during the summertime, but it's also great for the holidays. News 8's Tina Detel takes us to Mystic for some holiday shopping.
Hi there. Hi. How are you?
State Senator Heather Summers met with Mystic shop owners as she tries to promote buying local. She toured some local downtown businesses with a representative from the Greater Mystic Chamber of Commerce, which recently brought Santa in by tugboat and filled the Mystic River with a holiday boat parade. It also hosted a holiday stroll on Tuesday.
It's really crucial that we help out these merchants and bring some foot traffic into downtown Mystic.
Hi. How are you? Good.
Senator Summers is hoping shops like Portside,
Farm and Sea is a top seller here.
Will get a boost from all the events, which have brought thousands to downtown Mystic.
It's very important. Everybody has their own niche little thing going on here, and the more we can get the word out for each other, the better.
They're hoping to shake things up themselves by teaming up with nearby restaurant Engine Room and Lee's Bakery for their own events throughout the year.
And the Orchard Ave for you there.
This small business world is really the economic engine of the state of Connecticut.
Senator Summers also toured the River Lane.
Gold pants with the gold shoes, just in time for the holidays.
Spencer and Lynn Wine and Spirit Merchants.
They focus on small batches of organic wine and also non-organic wine.
And Adore.
We have taper candles that are shaped like a Christmas tree. These are really amazing.
This shop just celebrated its 7th anniversary and also introduced some of its own fragrances and candles and perfumes. Now, a lot of these small businesses say that having events that bring customers through the doors is helpful because some of those people then come back later on.
I'm glad they're open all year.
April Smith says shopping local is important.
Because otherwise everything goes to Amazon and everything folds up, and you need to feel the textures of things and the size.
The local shops and restaurants in Mystic say they are ready for the holiday season.
We're ready. We're all stocked up and ready to roll.
But no matter what the season, they welcome those who shop local. In Mystic, Tina Detel, News 8.
It is an unmistakable sign of the holiday season. The Salvation Army Red Kettle being rung outside stores throughout this season. And the organization says this year the need is greater than ever. Joining us to talk about that is Major Linda Lopez. She's the Salvation Army Divisional Leader for Southern New England. This fundraising effort was first started in 1981. You have such a rich history. Tell us a bit about the Red Bell and, where it all began.
Yeah, it all began in San Francisco, California. A Salvation Army officer that looked just like me saw the needs in the community back then in the 1800s and decided that for Christmas he wanted to feed over 1,000 people in his community. So he took a big kettle and he asked people for donations, and that's how everything started. And since then we've been serving all around the world during this Christmas season, and also all through the year, obviously, in our communities to provide for the needs of the people.
Yeah, it is amazing work that you do. I know you, of course, collect cash donations, online donations, but you do provide a lot of toys also for children in need. And a lot of the donations stay local here in Connecticut.
They do, all of it, 100%.
Wow.
That's important for us, that every dollar, every penny, every quarter that goes into the kettles stay in the local community. Last year, over 41,000 toys were distributed in Connecticut alone, but also over 25,000 families got Christmas assistance with food and all those things that we all need to make sure that people had a wonderful holiday.
Absolutely. And let's talk about that need. If people want to help, some of our viewers at home, obviously if they see a red kettlebell, they can do that. But what are other ways that we can give back?
Volunteer. Volunteering is so important. We need bell ringers. People can stand an hour or 2 or 3, how much they would like. So volunteer, you can start there. Also, people can also give through text. If they prefer to make a donation, they can text to give CT 31333 and be sure that that donation will impact their communities.
Well, Major Linda Lopez, we really appreciate your time telling us more about the amazing work that you do. And I want to remind people one more time before we go how easy it is to make a donation. You can text the word GiveCT to 31333, or you can also visit salvationarmyct.org. And how about a little sparkle for the holidays? We've got to look at some popular jewels this season. We'll be right back. Well, nothing says happy holidays like some sparkle, right? Joining us now to talk about all of that is Gina Giampietro of Joseph A. Conti Jewelers. She is the daughter of the owner, Joe Conti. And Gina, you know a lot about this business. It's a family business. For some of our viewers who've never come to visit you, tell us a bit about you and what you do.
So my dad is the owner, like you said, and he has been creating and customizing jewelry for over 50 years. He's been a business owner since, I believe, 1980. And we do everything. I say we do everything except take small children in mortgage payments, because we really do it all. From custom pieces of bringing a photo in to having a piece that we've already created and wanting another one. We do replicas, we do one of a kind, we do it all. It's great.
Wow, and I mean, jewelry really is a staple of the holiday season. It always makes a great gift. It's never out of style. And you brought us some pieces today. Let's take a look at what you brought. Tell us about these.
So I just brought a variety of things from, vintage looking, although they are current pieces, to some of the more trending things, like these bracelets are very trending this year for the holiday.
Yes.
And the ring here as well is very popular. So
beautiful.
Some of these pieces my father actually made and picked out the stones himself and then set them in the setting. So there's a bit of pride here.
Absolutely. And I know you said so new, there's also customizable. How does that process work?
It's actually easier than people think. Some people have just brought a photo in from a magazine and said, I really want you to replicate this. He did it for a customer on a Van Cleef item that it came out stunning. And he'll create it. He'll get some gold that he bought, scrap gold, and he melts it at the store. And then pours it into what we call cuttlefish, which is like those things the birds peck at.
Yeah.
And then we pour the gold in that, and it comes out as what we call a casting, and then we clean it up, and we set the stones, and it's out the door.
It is pretty easy. I was going to say, this actually reminds me a bit of that. It's gorgeous.
So popular.
Very popular. And it really is not as unaffordable as people might think, right? People think customizable jewelry, it must be a fortune, but
we try our best to fit every budget, whether that be, you know, steering away from the customizable and doing something a little more personal that's already been made, to sterling silver, to watches that are extraordinarily reasonable for the holiday gift giving. So we range anywhere from like $100, even $75, up to sky's the limit.
Sky is the limit. Now, holiday season, do you have any specials you'd like our viewers to know about?
So we're doing a lot of sales on some of our lines that have been in the store a little bit, and we're looking to just freshen things up, and they're beautiful. And so there's some sales on those items of all kinds, from bracelets to anklets. And, you know, during the holidays, my dad's so awesome. Everything's, you know, he likes to make a sale, especially if you know someone's going to love this piece forever and it's going to be passed down. You know, it's negotiable. So,
well, Gina, we appreciate your time. Tell us very quickly before we go where you're located and your website so we can learn more.
2582 Whitney Avenue in Hamden, and it's Joseph A. Conte Jewelers at josephacontejewelers.com. Sorry.
Perfect. No worries. We appreciate your time, and happy holidays to you.
You as well.
Known for food and drink, the Parkville Market in Hartford getting transformed this holiday season, partnering with artists and vendors to help visitors with their holiday shopping. This is a look at one of those shop local holiday markets. Another will be held next weekend, December 14th and 15th, featuring more than a dozen small local businesses, giving you a chance to grab a gift for everyone on your list. And coming up, giving the gift of good food this holiday season, we've got a gift card offer from a local restaurant for you. We'll be right back. Well, we can't talk about the holidays without talking about eating and drinking. And for that, Cast Iron Chop House and Oyster Bar has you covered. Joining me now is Chef Attilio Marini, and he's going to tell us all about gift card specials you have going on, a lot of exciting stuff, and you're going to cook while you're doing it.
Well, I'm going to prepare. I'm not cooking here, but I'm assembling. Today we're going to assemble.
What are we assembling?
So today we're going to assemble a quick seafood salad. We have octopus, calamari, scallop, shrimp. There's also other seafood you could add to it. This is what I brought.
Delicious. Very fresh.
Yes, so would you like me to start? Or?
Let's start, and then I'll ask you a bit about what you're offering for the holiday season. But so you start with that lemon.
So starting with lemon. Okay, take some of these seeds out here. You can put as much lemon as you want.
Yeah, I love lemon.
Okay.
The more the better.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like just a quick dressing for it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna incorporate the olive oil, the lemon, put the salt in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Then we have
onion.
Red onion. Okay. Now all of these things are all optional. If you don't like red onion, don't put red onion. If you want to add fresh garlic, add a little.
It's whatever.
Fresh garlic.
It's to taste.
Exactly.
And you make this at the restaurant?
No, I don't. This is something we make at the house.
Oh, okay.
So this is
Cast Iron special.
Yeah, this is a Christmas. Most Italian families, part of the Feast of the Seven Fishes, will make some type of seafood salad. So that's what we're doing. So we have some celery also. Okay. So the gift card program, it's $100. Will get you a $150 valued gift card.
It's a great deal.
We started it during COVID.
Yeah.
And we never stopped. It's been such a great...
That means it's been a success.
It's been a success, yes, absolutely.
And it's a great gift if you're looking for something to give to someone who loves to dine out. What a great gift.
Absolutely. And it is the season for giving. So we're giving as long as the customers are giving.
Okay, so people can come into your restaurant and purchase that online
Online or in person. Okay, so I mixed all this stuff in here so far.
See some olives.
Cherry peppers, it's an optional. It just adds a little kick.
Spice.
Okay. Looks like we might need another drop of oil in here.
Looks good.
And then we're gonna toss our, so we have shrimp here.
The protein, the seafood.
Yeah, the best part, scallops. So I poached all these.
And Chef, I want to mention, you're on TV right now, but you also have your own TV show.
Yeah, so it's finally gonna air on Red Coral. It's a streaming service. The man who runs it is out of New Haven. Wow. Met him at the restaurant. We started talking. I said, listen, I produced 10 episodes of the Cast Iron Chef. Cooking, have my family, my daughters are involved. And it's just a great show. It's going to be streaming on Red Coral. So when you see this air, click onto Red Coral and download your 10 episodes that I have. So
that is so exciting. They can go behind the scenes and see how how the magic happens. And that looks absolutely delicious. I also want to mention one more thing. There's so many updates with you, Chef. But Seymour, your Seymour location is back open.
Seymour is back open, finally, after 4 months of trying to get back up and running after the flood.
Right.
And we're also going to be celebrating December 24th, 7 years in New Haven, which is a big milestone.
Yes. And just for our viewers out there, before we wrap up, I want to remind them a lot of what you do, cooked in a cast iron skillet.
Yes.
So unique, such a wonderful
This is the only thing I haven't made in a cast iron skillet.
I know, everything else you have. So tell us your website if people want to purchase the gift cards, check out your menu.
So Cast Iron Chef Chop House New Haven.
Perfect.
Go to the gift card program and download it.
Well, Chef Attilio Marini, as always, we appreciate your time. We'll dig into this.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays. Well, Hartford's Pratt Street is all lit up for the holidays. Businesses along the downtown street are hoping for a busy few weeks. The road permanently closed to cars in 2022, so it is perfect for a holiday stroll and shop. And this year, there's a new lighting on display. City leaders say it helps amplify the area's growing cultural scene. The area recently celebrated a special small state Big Saturday event, encouraging people to shop local. And there are just so many great ways to celebrate the holidays right here in Connecticut, and great spots to shop too. Thank you for joining us tonight as we took a look at some of them. I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Happy holidays.
The preceding portion of the Holiday Gift Guide was sponsored by the Cast Iron Chop House and Oyster Bar, Joseph A. Conte Jewelers, the Salvation Army, and Legacy Theater.